Hello, everyone. We should do introductions again, but if you're watching live, you probably just came and followed us from the Escape Academy stream, so we can do them pretty quick. I'm Seren, she, her. I'm going to be hosting and moderating this discussion. I am producer on Sokobond Express. I'm producer with Draconek and Friends. I am also the production manager of games at I Am 8-Bit, which is the publisher of Escape Academy. Alan, can you go next?
Hey, I'm Alan. I'm the head Draconek at Draconek and Friends. We make excellent puzzle games like Sokobond Express. Before that, Monsters Expedition, Bonfire Peaks, Good to Know and Hard to Build, and of course, Sokobond and Cosmic Express. Sokobond Express is the combined sequel to both.
And then moving on to the Coin Crew side, who's going to be playing Sokobond Express for us today. Wyatt, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Wyatt. I'm one of the co-founders of... I'm Wyatt Bushnell. I'm one of the coin... I think that's how I did the introduction last time, too.
You did exactly like that.
I'm Wyatt Bushnell. I'm one of the co-founders of Coin Crew Games, and we made Escape Academy, and... Mike, now you say things.
Mike, I'm the other co-founder of Coin Crew Games, and we're here about to play Sokobond Express.
Yes. Wyatt will be playing, and at some point, I believe, Mike will take over.
Yeah.
I won the coin flip.
We were fighting over who would get the chance to play this before the stream, and we had to literally flip a coin.
Yes. Okay, so... Wyatt, feel free to get started.
Hashtag children. Okay, here we go. Alan, say things. How...
Hydrogen in the top middle. Can you, drag it into the center? I've never played this game before. I don't think Wyatt has either. We are true newbies. Oh, you can connect, you can extend the bond, okay.
So the goal of this is just to connect the track so that it's going from the start to the end, and then click the play button down at the bottom. On the way, you'll bond with other atoms, and hey, you made your first molecule.
Cool.
Cool. So are we trying to get all the molecules to the end?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, so the nitrogen is 3 bonds.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Now you can play the track, and then...
Real quick, I'm going to take the mouse for just a second. I need to do something on my computer, which is to say, I need to minimize a certain window. Okay, you're good. Apologies.
Okay. How do I want to solve this thing?
The oxygen can't...
Oh!
Oh, he's got... Alright.
How do I delete?
Okay, so the very first segment and the very last segment you cannot change.
Oh, tricky dicky.
What if you took it down from there? Like you went down, and then... I don't quite know, I'm guessing the oxygen and the hydrogen can't... Okay.
Well, the track doesn't connect this way.
There it is. Okay. It's fine. I've got it. If I just simmer down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Actually, having all of you watch me is not the best user experience for you, boy.
I told you we were up. Now, can you
and so I
the
can't...
train up? Maybe not. You gotta...
Wait. Okay. Okay, what?
What do we do here?
Can you guys talk?
No.
Cool, it's just this.
It's just you versus the world.
Solve the puzzle.
Yeah,
Solve the puzzle, Wyatt. What's wrong?
You can't
Hey,
go down.
Faster.
Yeah.
You can't go down into a hydrogen, right? Like once it's there, that's locked in.
Oh my god, you're gonna get your minute in the hell seat, Mike.
Hey, Wyatt and Mike, do you remember in the last stream that we just did, where you said, oh, we're not going to have, like, we didn't show any mercy, so maybe we won't get any next time?
I vaguely recall saying that.
I vaguely recall something.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Also, press
Oh,
R to reset.
Yeah, there is a hotkey to just reset the whole puzzle.
See how this goes. It's bad.
The X that is in your path, if you hit back a couple times, that X shows you where the arrow is going to be.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay.
So,
I like
okay.
you gotta...
So, Alan, since Wyatt wants us to fill some air, why don't we quickly tell the story about why we're releasing a mashup sequel to Sokobond and Cosmic, and how we're definitely the ones developing it.
Yeah, so obviously you might think, oh, they're making a sequel to 2 of their games. I mean, big deal, that happens all the time. What doesn't happen all the time is going to itch.io, seeing that somebody's made a Game Jam game that's riffing off a couple of your games, going, this is cool. Maybe we should just publish. We should get like this person to a more expanded version of this and publish it. So yeah, this was made by an independent developer of us. No connection to Dragneck whatsoever. Who made a game, did not tell us about the game, released it on itch.io, and we saw it and we're like, wow, this is super cool. And we got in touch with Jose, the developer of that, and we were like, hey, can you make a better version of this, and we'll pay you to work on it, and we'll release it as a Dragnet game. And yeah, so
There we go.
that game was called Subatomic Wire. You can
Yeah.
still find the demo
Oh,
of building the
nice.
game.
Oh,
Search for it.
Yes, you can still find Subatomic Wire, which is the game that we found and made our business decision based on.
for the record, I cannot wait for Mike to play this. I am going to be unrepentant.
Oh, but you want us to be gentle.
Well, yeah. Rules for
Okay.
me, not for thee.
Hey, the game tells you where you've messed up
yeah,
the moment
I'm
you mess it
aware,
up.
Seren.
So I'm just saying that's a positive.
yeah.
You're getting so
Oh, man.
exhausted by this.
Well, 'cause it
Alan,
just
Alan,
hurt
when
my
you were
feelings.
when you were watching playtests, was it like what kind of stuff did you see people or I guess if Jose was the developer, when y'all were playtesting on this one, like did people swear a lot? I feel like I'm gonna be on my best behavior because I'm on stream, but if I was playing this alone, I would be cursing up a storm. It looks so
Hey,
fun.
Are we not supposed to swear?
That many
No swearing.
playtests of this game. But certainly when I'm playtesting my games that I've developed, swearing is not uncommon. My perfect experience is when somebody is swearing at me directly. Like that's what really does it for me.
Yes, please, because this is on Steam and we don't have any age gating on our Steam pages. We did really good not swearing in the last segment. I forgot to mention that in advance of this. Please, no swearing.
We're PG rated.
Yes.
We just curse internally when we fail.
Yes, I mean,
Oh,
Escape
God.
Academy is rated T. This game is rated E for everyone, so...
You need one of those big soundboards that just like beeps it out. But all right, yeah, this is honestly, I was saying like, oh, this is gonna crush me, and now I'm really excited to get hands on with this one. What is y'all's like background with like chemistry? Like, why did you choose chemistry?
Yeah, I mean, so the earlier game Sokobond, which was released almost a decade ago now.
9.5 years?
No, not 9 years ago. 9 years ago in a couple of months.
Okay.
So that game, it's a collaboration between me and Li Xinglong, who at the time was doing a med student, and so you have to study chemistry as part of learning to be a doctor. I do not have any background in chemistry other than like high school level science. I think we were just talking about. I know that Space Chem was on our mind. The Zachtronics game. I think Li Xinglong just had like an idea of like, hey, chemistry, that's like a cool concept. And we just like literally on napkins at a restaurant while we were having dinner, we just kind of sketched out how it would make sense to combine organic chemistry with a Sokobond game where you're pushing boxes around. And so yeah, the original Sokobond is a game where you control one of these atoms. And
I've played
you're
it,
moving
by the
around.
way. Sokobond is, I think that's actually my favorite Sokobond game of all time.
Okay. Happy to hear it.
I love the, my favorite feature of that game, and this one has it as well, are the little facts, the little the little chemistry facts at the end of every, the end of every level. That is beautiful design.
Yeah, we
So
tried
are
to.
the molecules we're making, are these real molecules? Is this whatever, like carbon tetrahydride, whatever? Is this a real thing?
This is methane, right?
Making
I
the thing
learned-
here, yeah.
I learned that from Sokobond.
Yeah, so
Oh,
most of the time you're doing real things. So in Sokobond, so it was very specifically like you are making, for example, methane, and then you would finish it and you would get a methane fact. And for this, mostly because we didn't want to just kind of repeat, these are more just like science and world facts that come through. But yeah, definitely awesome. And again, so the track drawing that you're seeing here, just for people who have not seen Sokobond or Cosmic Express but are watching this, Sokobond, you have direct control of the atoms, and as you're building the molecules, you are pushing them around in a Sokobond style. And Sokobond is a block pushing game genre. It's very specific. It's based on the original game Sokobond. And then Cosmic Express is a game where you're drawing paths that need to take aliens on a train from point A to point B without ever overlapping.
Get wrecked, everyone.
First try.
Yeah. Nobody thought I could do it. I did it. Oh,
So
you
was
can go
that like-
outside of the bounds.
Yes, you can. You literally did it. Alright, you're gonna go to Alpha 5 or Beta 1?
Ooh, what are the numbers mean?
Completionist.
They're just level numbers.
Okay.
Yes.
Actually, Alan, I do have a question. Why? I noticed this in Sokobond as well. What was the design decision behind having like a category of levels that you can move on to another category of levels before you've completed the previous category?
Yeah, so that is basically this game, as you're finding, is quite hard. And in general, I have a tendency to make and publish games that are very hard.
I think we only have 2 games that I would classify as not hard.
And it turns out that when you make games that are hard, people get stuck quite a lot. And it's not a really pleasant experience to be stuck on a puzzle and just beat your head against it and have nothing else that you can possibly do except beat this one puzzle. So I found that it's a lot better for engagement if the player always has like several things that they could be that they could be solving at a time. So even if you're stuck on one puzzle, you can go somewhere else and bang your head against a different puzzle instead. So yeah, like the gating for this game is a work in progress, but yeah, like after the first few puzzles, a lot of the harder puzzles are optional. So you can go, okay, this level is too hard, I'm going to come back to that, and I'm going to go try a different level. And yeah, for puzzle solving, a lot of the time, it just really helps to like take a break, step away from a problem, and come back a bit later. So yeah, by having a non-linear unlock structure, we can just make it so that you're much more likely to give yourself the space to walk away and come back and try again another time.
Well, if there's one thing we've established so far in this stream is we are like unable to walk away from a challenge, and we will destroy ourselves on a level until
And this is why
somebody
this
kicks us
is honestly a really, really good stream, is that
Because we've just got four nerds talking at a
four nerds, but all of whom are very stubborn and want to complete whatever they're working on. Like every single person on this call that applies to. So, yep.
This is just a nightmare. Okay, yeah, I've got it.
Hey, this is an optional puzzle.
No, it's nothing. Nothing is optional.
Aha, I see.
Oh, get wrecked.
Yes,
Nailed it.
there you go.
This is another example of Wyatt being a genius. We all love to see it. The green slimy stuff. Cool.
All right.
Cool. I like how the map is also like themed like a molecule. I have nothing to elaborate on that. It's just neat. Oh, what does it mean to have a carbon with 4 bonds?
I mean, carbon can bond 4 times.
Right, but up till now you've always been the carbon. So what is this? I'm just thinking out loud. Like, how is this
Gotcha.
going to change? Am I going to be able to string other, like, do you have to string the oxygen to the carbon and then the other oxygen to the carbon too?
Game is easy. Super easy game.
It's almost like it's teaching you a new mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't read the fact.
Oh, it's. I clicked too quick. Okay, I am who I am.
Ooh, that hydrogen is outside of the map. I feel like my main contribution is stating the obvious, but I'm
Say what
happy
you
to
see.
provide
Say
this
what you
service
see.
for free.
Oh God. Oh no.
You okay, dude?
I'm fine. I'm doing great.
Did it just take up all your bonds? Oh, you need that
Yeah.
Ooh,
But let's gonna double bond.
yeah.
Oh! You boys got it. No, never mind.
Can you bond the hydrogen first, and then with your 1 remaining electron bond the nitrogen?
I think it's.
'Cause
Like,
you're that. Oh yeah, that could work.
No! Ah! I was about to swear, but I caught myself. Okay, wait. Bam.
Okay. You got 1 free electron. That's not gonna
No,
bond.
that's not. No. No, it can bond with 1 electron, then I'll have that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I need to be.
What can you say about like designing the boards for this game? Like how much of the design process was like coming up with clever boards?
So for this game, I haven't been doing any level design, so I actually can't answer that. Maybe
This-
Jose in chat
Yeah,
can talk about
second-hand stories from Jose.
that. I mean, I think.
I think I hate Jose right now.
What? No.
Jose, you're making mortal enemies.
Jose is lovely.
Jose is the sweetest person.
Well,
more-
nobody who designed this level can be sweet.
I thought you were a genius. First try, get wrecked.
Yeah, I was, but then I.
That was the
then
Wyatt
I-
of 5 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Aha, I
New day,
see.
new me.
Oh, look, the consequences of my own actions.
if I was going to get something on my crest, that would be it. Okay.
Yeah, I can't talk about level design for this game, but in general, my approach to level design often just kind of placing some elements down on the board kind of randomly and just seeing how that feels, and it will be like an impossible level or a trivial level. But I'll just kind of play around with the pieces and I'll go, oh, what if I move this thing here or if I move that thing there? And you play it again and, oh, well, it was too easy, but now it's impossible. So you go back and you add another thing here, and slowly I will kind of get a sense of what an interesting level might be. And then after that, it's kind of just like a mushy experience of figuring out, like, okay, here's the concept. How do I make the most streamlined version of that concept? How do I make it like a smaller level so there's less fluff? How do I make it more focused? How do I make it more obvious what the core problem here is? Which I don't know if Wyatt has really got that far.
Rude.
Working out what the core
really
problem
quick.
here is.
What? You gotta go.
This
I think
is-
You gotta go
but-
hydrogen first, and then you'll have one
No, I
electron.
think I just got it.
Alright.
Really quick. But I am supposed to bond everything, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Confirmed.
That's my goal.
So,
Oh, yeah. See, I did it. I was talking mad smack over here.
Alright,
I don't think
realized
Wyatt
that
solved the main problem here.
I am going to get. I'm excited to play this one. Wyatt, can I try next level or like next level?
Yes. Yeah. One more, and then. I'll
why don't you, why don't you do beta 3 and then, Gamma 1 can be
Okay.
Mike.
Yep.
Alright,
yeah,
cool.
Alan,
I'll
you were
see you
talking.
in 40 minutes.
Yeah, Alan, we were talking about puzzle design. Why don't you talk about kind of, I've heard this story a couple times, but like your philosophy about like wanting to engineer specific aha moments or like trying to think about what the interaction you want first is.
I'm not sure what the story you're trying to elicit here is.
The opening of AME. But like
Okay,
that
okay.
kind of, just like that kind of, not even like that specific anecdote, but like that philosophy of puzzle design.
Yeah, I mean, so a lot of the time, it'll be something where you design a puzzle and you know kind of the first things that people are going to try in that level. So it's like, it's kind of like, well, you're laying out the gameplay elements and you know the instincts that players often go to, and you can kind of lay a trap for players. And something I really love of like you place things in such a way that you expect people to try something, and you know it's not going to work. But something I love as a designer is being able to make the game mechanics such that when they try that thing, they're shown a reason why that approach was totally wrong. Or they're taught something completely new about the mechanics that they didn't know before. So you're kind of tricking people into learning about the game systems. And A Monster's Expedition has like a really beautiful, notable moments like that at the very start of the game.
As somebody who literally went through that moment 2 days ago, I feel you. It was that was very magical.
I'm just gonna play the first level real quick just so I can figure out the controls. Like a drag and drop interface. And Alan, did I hear you say there was a hotkey for resetting?
That's R or the reset button in the top left corner.
Okay. But you don't have keyboard control, Mike, so you just gotta do the R button.
Okay, cool. After this, I'll go on to the real levels.
Let me know if you do need keyboard control.
Okay. I'm so good at this. I didn't memorize Wyatt's answer. All right, now I'll do a real one. Now that I know what.
All right,
what
Gamma
buttons
1.
I'm supposed to click. Okay, Gamma 1. So my puzzle strategy in general is usually just try something, which sounds pretty similar to what. Wait, why did I not win?
Because you're being exactly what Alan just said. You're stumbling into new mechanics.
Exactly. Okay. So this one on this level, I can't go out of bounds.
No, you can't end it out of bounds.
Yeah.
Okay, I can travel out of bounds, but I have to finish in bounds. Okay. How are you placing those partial? Okay.
Alan, why? Out of curiosity, why do you love the genre of Sokobond so much?
I mean,
because I feel like you're like a Sokobond sultan, sort of. You know.
There's a few different answers I could give here. I could say, oh, it's because like Sokobond is just like an inherently really meaty genre with a lot of possible directions you can take it in. And a lot of extensions to, hey, there's something moving around and it pushes other things around. Real answer though, if I'm being honest, the answer for why I make so many Sokobond games is because I made one Sokobond game, burnt out on programming, and then started making games in PuzzleScript as a way to like make games without programming. And PuzzleScript is a really amazing tool for making 2D grid-based puzzle games. Made by Stephen Lavelle of Stephen Sausage Roll fame. And it's like a super lovely way of prototyping small games. The only type of game you can make in it really is a Sokobond style grid block game, because everything in PuzzleScript is based on a grid.
Gotcha. Wow, so this is HTML5.
Oh no, so this game is not made in PuzzleScript. What I did was I made a lot of jam games in PuzzleScript, and I made them like super quickly. So I've probably made like 10 to 20 PuzzleScript games over the course of. I probably did a dozen in a year and a half.
And you can find those on trackconnect.org.
Yeah, and just making so many of them kind of trained me up to be really good at designing that kind of thing. But that's not really a transferable skill. Like, I have no experience in designing escape rooms. You could not put me down in Escape Academy and have me design a good puzzle for Escape Academy. But if you give me a grid and some game mechanics, like that's what I've been doing. So that's the kind of thing I can make. And it turns out that it's really rewarding to make games that are good. So why would I make anything other than that? Because if I do anything else, it's not going to be good.
Alright, just the idea of like puzzle designers as a transferable skill. It's like in the post-apocalyptic world. It's like I think we're all boned. It's like
We're
Absolutely
gonna be
don't.
making the post-apocalyptic puzzles with shells and sticks. I'm having a little bit of stream trouble.
No, the game is not responding.
Oh, that's fun.
I think I found
I
a
was-
bug. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just close the game. Yep, it's Windows needs to reboot it, and then I am going to start it back up, and it'll be, let's call it, seamless.
For the record, I was 99% sure that if we found a bug, it would have been on Escape Academy. I was just ready.
Alright, I'm clicking play game.
Not that we called attention to. Okay.
I will say one thing that's cool about this that I didn't. No, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
One thing that's cool about this.
Oh wait, 1 second.
that
We're
I
not showing the
didn't-
game.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. You're good.
Am I?
Yeah,
am I
you're-
good to-
We're good.
okay. Just gonna turn down.
Yeah, turn down the master.
Music. Oh, master. Okay. Just gonna bring this down a little bit. And resume. One thing I didn't expect about this is it's really hard, but it's also like relaxing in a way. Escape Academy is such a stressful puzzle game, but I'm really enjoying. Like
there's no timers here.
I'm thinking hard, but like I can kind of like get in the zone while I'm playing this, and
So for a Monsters Expedition Academy, which is going to be the crossover sequel that someone else will make, it's basically just
Play
gotta
that.
introduce timers. Yeah.
I thought I had this, and then the reset. And
I'm sorry.
I was trying to hold my solution in my head, but it turns out my solution was just wrong.
Oh,
So-
that's valid.
Not you. Let's see. Nope. Wyatt, are you dying inside when I'm
No,
failing
I'm
this?
absolutely giddy because you were talking mad smack, but you actually weren't at all.
No, I knew.
I just
I knew as soon as I saw this one, I faced my own mortality.
But-
Oh,
You
I
didn't-
need to get
you-
okay. All right.
You
so
didn't talk
I'm
mad smack, Mike, but when you, but we've known each other for so long that I just feel like in your head you're talking mad smack.
So what I like about this puzzle here is, I can obviously see that I need to like I gotta get this one on top, but then I just realized I can't finish out of bounds, so my entire strategy was completely wrong because I need this to be leftmost. And Jose, if you're still watching the stream, I
It
I
needs
commend
to be
your evil genius.
leftmost. Oh,
We
This
actually
is-
have a comment from Jose in the chat about designing levels. Says, depends on my humor that day. Sometimes I place random stuff, other times I have a layout in mind. And it just depends on what goals he's trying to do within a given level.
Yeah, it depends on his humor. Sounds right. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
now,
not gonna work.
now I'm trying the strategy of piece by piece, just trying to figure out
No,
how
I
do
love
get-
it. I love it.
the- I want to see if I can just get the carbon here. If I
Yeah,
can
you-
get the carbon here, that'll
Yeah,
worry
you've
about
gotten
what
the
comes
get. You've
next.
sort of gotten the gimmick. So now it's just.
and I'm a little curious. What was your first job?
My first job?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, probably paperboy. But if you're talking about like real job,
18 plus job. Not like, yeah, not.
plus I worked at a cinema for a while, like front of house and ushering people into the cinemas. So it's not that exciting. But it was a independent small cinema with like only 3 screens. So there was a lot of downtime to just like read a book between screening. And then I briefly was doing freelance programming until one contract ended and I realized that actually I wasn't motivated to find another contract.
It's a good sign that you want to change.
And then I got a job as a web developer for a while. But it turns out that web development is not as exciting as making video games.
That was my first job was as a freelance web developer, and that's a rough time. My heart goes out.
Yeah, I was never a web developer, but I was a butcher's assistant for a couple of years, which was fun
Okay.
but cold. I don't think I got any puzzle design skills out of that one, but I never know. Ooh, this is a hard
I
one.
want to
Anybody?
make
Is there a
a
hint?
puzzle
Is there a
game.
hint system in this game, or is it just?
Yeah, if you go
battle?
into click the cog.
Okay.
Click
Oh, there
hint.
it is. No, I can't do it.
You can't do it on stream.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
too
not a
proud.
big
I don't know
hint.
how many viewers there are, but if there's more than 5
The hint
viewers,
for
I
this
just
level will probably only tell you something you already know. but-
Yeah.
I would just like to point out to everybody that when I was playing, I didn't need a hint, but that's
for what it's worth,
Not
I
that there's
technically
any
didn't need a hint
competition
yet.
here.
not that there's any competition.
Definitely not. Coin Crew is not a competitive company, surely.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So that's why your Day of the Devs intro didn't open with you competing against each other in arcade games.
For the record, I've never beaten Wyatt at Battle Bowling, not even once. That's one of our arcade games, and I've made peace with it.
This is a big moment that we got to capture on stream. I'm glad everybody was here for it.
So which one's
At
going to
some
be to
point-
the right, Mike?
What's up?
Which hydrogen's going to be to the right of the carbon?
Yeah.
Mike, do you want a Wyatt hint?
Yeah. All right. I'll take any hint from the team because maybe this is.
I think you have to do the bottom left hydrogen last.
Oh, because it could be it could be this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I need the carbon. I need to get the carbon.
So either,
on
you
the
know,
left.
Draknek might be over there cringing about that advice, but who's to say?
I'm
I
sure
think
not.
cross
I want to watch this attempt.
Alan, what's it like to, I guess, like kind of publish a game out of curiosity? Like, cause you just get to play, right? Like, what's been your experience as a developer versus a publisher?
Hang on.
No, I did not mean to make it sound.
Okay.
What could you be doing?
This is just really funny.
This is really
It's
funny
like-
because your publisher is also on the call.
Well, like, I know what you mean. Like from the
Ren
outside
works for
perspective.
your publisher.
Well,
Yeah, but this is also super funny because, like, obviously publishing is more than just like playing the game occasionally. But for Draknek, man, like, I am such a non-traditional publisher. It's ridiculous.
It is
Um,
kind of like any publishing stories that we're about to tell you about Draknek is like not transferable to any other studio.
Because yeah, like, so for Bonfire Peaks, which is the last game we published, it was the case of like, okay, Ori has made this super amazing game. It's really promising. Needs a bit of work, but like, yeah, this is a game worth investing in. Like, okay, yeah, let's publish this thing. And that's all fine and good. We're gonna do marketing, PR, etc. We'll spend some money on getting an artist to improve the visuals. Very, very traditional stuff. You know what a publisher generally doesn't do? Is half the level design for the entire game.
It is literally half.
Not really how it was meant to go. It just kind of happened.
They made the mistake of giving Alan the level editor.
A level editor for a game that has like a really good core mechanic, really satisfying to design levels for. Like, Jose, if you're listening, by the way, give me a level editor. Give me a level editor.
Oh man, I just had a really good aha moment here. It doesn't mean I know the answer to this puzzle, but I just realized that when I bond the two nitrogens to have enough, I can only have one electron on them because if they double bond up, I won't have enough.
Yep.
So
What?
devious.
Wait. What's this built in, Alan?
This is
Unity.
Unity.
This is all. Gotcha. Okay.
Um, yeah, Cosmic Express, Monsters, Bonfire, and Sokobond Express are all Unity.
Cool.
Um, Original Sokobond is now, as of last year, in hacks. It had been in ActionScript.
It's an
Aw,
action
yeah.
script.
I'm a Flash dev from back in the day, so just that brings back
if you're
memories.
making a game, we started that game in 2011.
Yeah.
ActionScript 3 was hot.
ActionScript 3 was where it was at. I remember
Well-
AS2 was but 3.
AS2 was not where it was at.
So yeah, so that was, and then A Good Snowman is Hard to Build was always in hacks.
Oh,
That is really funny. That is really, really funny.
I can definitely see the roots of that. And like, Alan, were you when you were developing ActionScript, were you also like, did you publish Flash games to like Miniclip or like Newgrounds or like that kind of stuff?
Yeah, not a lot. I did get a game sponsored by Newgrounds, which was called These Robotic Hearts of Mine. So Sokobond was the first game that I published as Drapneck, and the first commercial game that I released on PC. But there is kind of a secret Zeroth game, These Robotic Hearts of Mine, that was like the first commercial game I did because I sold that as a iOS and Android app, and I got a small sponsorship from Newgrounds for that game. And yeah, like it's not a game I'm particularly proud of, but there's some stuff there that I still like respect a decent amount. It's like actually one of the only games I've made that have like a story, like an actual narrative with characters. And I was this thing where like you're playing a level and then there's like a line of a poem, and then you're playing a level and there's a line of a poem. And what I wanted to do was make it so that each line of the poem was kind of abstractly represented in the corresponding puzzle. These were puzzles about like cogs and hearts, and you're rotating the hearts to make them all upright. But I still managed to like make them kind of like non-obviously analogs of the poem sections, which was kind of cute. And also way too much work. But yeah, so that game, like I thought about like, oh hey, maybe I should like take that and port it to hacks and re-release it for PC, because like the Flash version certainly isn't playable anymore. And I think you can still play it on iOS. I think the Android version got pulled from the
It
store
is
a
still
while
on
ago.
iOS.
But just some design decisions that I wouldn't make now. So I'm not like, I don't know if that is the game that I want to like put in front of people's faces unless I do like a design path, and that's a lot of work. But yeah, that game was on Newgrounds, and then I did just a bunch of game jams using Flash.
Yep.
I did a lot of Lundares using Flash, and I was heavily involved in the Flashpunk community. There's like the Flixel and Flashpunk, and they were like competing design engines, and obviously Flashpunk was better.
Yes. Sorry.
You boy.
I'm listening.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
I'm
well
busy,
done. Well done.
Triumphing. Wow, that was a really
That's
hard one.
hard.
I'm not gonna lie. There were some points where I was like, am I gonna fail? But like, that's very sad. That's very satisfying, and like, That means we completed the beta group. So is everything we're playing right now part of the demo that's in
Oh, you are
Steam Next
literally
Fest?
playing the Next Fest demo.
Great. Oh wow, this is awesome. So this is a lot of content in the demo.
It's a
Can
fairly
you
juicy
say how
demo.
long the full release game is? How many
Uh,
levels?
at least 50. I think I still scoping out the remaining work, but like we've
Yeah.
got 50 plus now.
Wow.
So yeah, it's gonna be a good chunk of time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm getting this.
Yeah, no, this
Um,
is a fun one.
this is going on the wish list right after this. And do you have a release date for this public yet?
Public
We're
no.
just saying 2022.
All right, this year.
Yes.
I like it. Wow, look at that. I forgot all the lessons I learned the first time I tried this level.
Well, yeah, you went back to beta. How could you possibly be expected to remember the rules of Gamma 2?
Yeah. I do like the different chapters and stuff. I was hoping there was gonna be like a beta 6 or something, and I wasn't gonna have to lose at this on stream.
Unfortunately, you completed all of the optional content around this.
Yeah, no, this is what I'm
No,
faced with.
you're locked here.
I mean, unless you want to try and force Wyatt back into the control seat.
Oh, give me a little bit longer. What,
Okay.
do you want another bite at the apple?
It's up to you, bud.
Okay, I mean, I'm having fun. I just I ain't winning, but I'm having fun. All right, I got the carbon.
Yeah, Alan, you talking about game jams. I didn't do a ton of game jams when I was like first starting out. It became like something I only started doing when I was like in like the last 2 or 3 years. It's very frustrating though, because Mike is like very good at game jams. He's got like the art background and the polish background. And so mine are just like these just horribly arted like monstrosities that are programmed okay, but they're they do not look good. You can always tell when it's one that I did the art for.
This level is so challenging, but I
You
know
keep
what I
doing the
need to
bottom
do.
left hydrogen first. I'm pretty
But
sure that
I don't
goes
know how to get.
last.
All right, help me out with this. If the bottom left hydrogen is last, how do I pick up the carbon without grabbing the bottom left hydrogen?
So
Because I need to
go
be here to grab it.
go all the way back. Go all the way back. Grab it from the bottom, grab it from the top and then go straight up.
Sure about that, buddy?
I'm not sure, but
That won't work because I gotta finish here, and then the carbon would be here.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I was dangerously close to a hint, Alan.
Yeah.
No, that was just general mockery.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, cool. General mockery is a-okay.
If you want a hint, I can say one of my favorite styles of hints that I do when playtesting a game is like somebody will be playing and I'll be watching over their shoulder, and anytime they make a mistake, I'll just go wrong. Really
Gotcha.
gentle.
If you want a hint from someone who has been less day to day in the puzzle designs but still knows the answer, I could give you a hint. Or I can answer a question if you just have a very specific thing you want a hint about.
All right, which I'll ask
Say in the chat says you are doing good.
It's true. You are doing very good at this.
Okay. All I want to know is this a good opening move?
Yes.
The only good opening move.
Okay. Cool. Because it's the only one I saw. And so
Yes,
if it
like
wasn't
Alan
this,
said,
then I would be.
that is the only acceptable opening move.
Let's see what we got. Yeah, I think this game. We get this on Escape Academy too, where a lot of players say I was kind of intimidated because I don't know, Escape Room is intense, but when I played it, I found like, oh, this is really fun and I can do that. And I think I'm having a similar reaction here. When I saw this one, I was like, this looks really cool, but I don't know anything about chemistry. but it's really, geometry and planning, and so
Yes.
my lack of chemistry knowledge is not it's not the barrier that I was scared it might be.
If you
Um,
can count to 4, you can play this game.
Well, we'll see if I beat this level whether or not I can count to
um,
4.
well, we didn't say be successful at the game.
Oh,
Okay.
go
I
back,
thought-
go back, go back.
I tell
Yeah,
me.
Wyatt's got it.
go back one, up, left, down.
Oh,
You
wow,
got it.
wow, okay. Because it goes,
That took a second. Yeah.
goes here. Oh,
Yeah.
that's, yeah.
No. It's okay.
See,
I'm just
see, the
better at
best part
puzzle
about this
games,
game, don't
that's
click
all.
away. If you see in the background that line shape is so simple that you're like, how did it take me so long to draw such a simple shape? And then,
Yeah.
I think the challenge of this game is like, you got the molecule diagram up here, and it's like translating it in my head. I was doing it wrong. Like I didn't correctly think about where the the carbon was gonna be.
Well, because it's like you think the root node is
Yeah.
your starting point,
Yeah.
but it really that translation in
Yeah.
your head is so brutal when it's
Yeah,
like you're
it's really
changing
easy
the root
to-
node all over.
I
do
to fixate on these 9, like the
Yeah.
immediate coordinates, but shifting
Yeah.
is
so what I will say, and I'm only saying this because we have about 10 minutes left of
Yeah.
the scheduled stream. We can go over if we would like to, but
I've got bugs.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Is you are definitively still in the first half of this demo.
Wow. Okay, so there's
There's a
hours of
lot if
content.
people want to go
This is-
download this demo on Steam Next Fest. We have not
Yeah.
we have only scratched the surface of Sokobond Express. This game is large and very, very good.
Yeah, I definitely once our bug board is a little
Wait,
bit more
down?
cleared out, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back in here. I definitely recommend
Wait, Mike,
okay.
right one?
This one.
No, just right one cell down,
Mm-hmm.
and then connect. I think. No,
I
never
don't
mind.
know. 'Cause
No.
my oxygen is
Yeah,
gonna
where's the
be.
bond?
That's not good. That's too
That's
far
not it.
away.
Hmm.
Right when it finishes. Well, I'm in
Yeah.
bounds, but is there?
Oh, you have to connect it from the bottom. Oh no, you can't do that either.
I do wish I had a button that was like reset my last one and take the train track off.
Hmm.
I don't know if that hotkey exists or not, but
That hotkey does not currently exist.
I make a lot of mistakes.
What do you want a hotkey for?
When I was like, let's say I'm wrong and I want to go, okay, I want to go back and undo that. I also wish I had like a undo and remove the track. I make a lot of mistakes. Because sometimes, there we go. Oh, where'd my track go? But yeah, all right, I can do this.
Anybody can, Mike. You can.
Let's see. I feel good about this. Like this is cool too. As we're getting to the more advanced levels, the irregular board shapes.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to tell me what it is.
I think this
but-
level would be a lot simpler if it didn't have those cut-off shapes.
Oh, 100%.
So,
Yeah,
like,
that's fine.
No, you gotta work
Because-
for it.
yeah, because like by now I'm just starting to get comfortable with the molecule, and now I have to also start thinking about the board. So I like how you're like layering new elements in as we go to new chapters. You don't have to tell me what it is, but do you have a favorite board in this game? Is there one that you're just like chef's kiss? This is it.
I don't know if I've. If I was designing the game, I would be more likely to have an answer to that. But I'm like a step removed, so I don't at this stage of development have an answer for that.
Oh.
We've got 10 minutes left. Should
yeah.
we wrap up?
Yeah, I think
Do you
you
want
can.
do you want a hint to solve this to go out on a success?
No, I want to stew in my failure. And
Oh,
then
okay.
everybody who's watching the stream will be so frustrated
Oh,
that I
so this
didn't
is
see
a
it that
mobile
they'll
ad and
go
you
play
think you
it.
can do better.
Yeah, yeah, it's like those
So
mobile
yeah,
ads.
there it
Um,
is.
I fail so that you may succeed. But the fail is not fake. It's very real.
Well,
It's really fun.
I'm glad you're having fun. This has been really, really enjoyable to participate in as the only person on both of these games. It's just, yeah, it's a delight to like see all the worlds combine. I am going to close this out. Thank you everyone for joining. The Escape Academy segment will be probably streaming on repeat on the Escape Academy Steam page for Sokobond Express. I'm guessing this will probably end up on the Draknek YouTube.
Plausible.
Plausible.
Do we know who could make that happen?
No.
Certainly no one on this call.
Yeah, no one on this
Gotcha.
call knows how to do a YouTube.
Alan, it was cool meeting you though.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
really fun.
Well,
And
chatting to you
Seren, thanks
folks.
for organizing this. This is a great stream. Always
Absolutely.
nice to meet fellow puzzle
If
designers.
you want me to come back and play a game again around launch,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should definitely do that.
I'll be training. I'll be better at this by then.
Yes, let's definitely have a round 2 on this.
Wait,
yeah.
what's this molecule? 3 oxygens and a hydrogen.
I think this is called trioxidane or something.
Yeah, it's 3 oxygens, 2 hydrogen. Oh, or do you mean on the stream?
Yeah, 3 oxygens, 2 hydrogen.
Yes.
Trioxidane.
Oh, I forgot that
Yep.
the 2 of you were still seeing, or the 3 of you were still seeing the game that I just solved.
Yep.
I was just being like, I solved that in the background because I was
Oh,
like,
that was you. I was thinking, oh wow, you did it.
no, that
Yeah,
was me just
Mike-
wanting to actually
Mike got
solve it.
Smarter.
Sorry, no.
Nope.
All right, thank you everyone. Have a great day.
Thanks. Take it
Cool.
easy.
Wish
Cheers.
list, Sokobond Express.